What day are we on today? We are on Friday the 20th of March 2026 and we are parked at Glencoyne, and that's the tariff. It's a National Trust car park, so we're National Trust members, that's why we've decided to park here. And we're right on the side of Ullswater, and we're going to be doing 2 Wainwrights today. Our first Wainwright is Glenridding Dodd, and our second Wainwright is Sheffield Pike. There's a little bus stop here as well. Car spaces for probably 25 cars, 30 cars, something like that. Cool little coffee place there. And our walk starts down this little footpath alongside the road, keep us off the road. Just on the other side over there, we can see Place Fell, which we've done before. And that one up there is Sheffield Pike, up there. So this path takes us up to Glenridding, which is where we originally planned to start our walk. Thank you. This big long road up here is where we're going to be coming back down. I like all these little gates. Just cross the road. And we walk alongside the lake for a little bit. And hopefully this might take us all the way to Glenridding. There's quite a lot of other parking along this route. Just going to have a look at this seat, what view this has got. That is beautiful. So it's about 2.5 kilometres and a very leisurely 1 hour walk from the car park to here in Glenridding, which is an alternative place to start the walk. And as soon as you come out the car park, you can already see Glenridding Dodd. Hey. Travellers Rest Pub. There's a few of them. So looking at that, you can see some people. It looks really steep, that first bit. So from here you can see Sheffield Pike and Glenridding Dodd in the same shot. So we're going to be going up there and then round to Glenridding Dodd and then coming back down and across to Sheffield Pike afterwards. And on the right here, just before this big house, is the start of our walk up. So looking straight up here, we're going to be aiming for that tree just to the left by the wall, and hopefully there's going to be a place through at that point, and then we'll just follow the path straight up and then round to the left. That's our view after about 2 minutes of climbing. It's pretty good. Haven't even reached the wall yet, and it looks like there's a gate on top of the wall, which is quite strange. Steep climb this. Nice little viewpoint up here. You can see most of Glenridding down there. Up this path, over to the right to Glenridding Dodd, and then back down again and over to the left to Sheffield Pike. If we look down the valley, we can see Greenside Road, and that goes up to the youth hostel. And Louise is off. As you look, you've got Whiteside over that side, and then you've got Rays, which is the close of the two hills there. Still slogging up this side. I don't think it's going to be far before it flattens out, and then we'll be taking a right. Probably time for a drink at that point. There's a wall. First glimpse of the trig point of Glenridding Dodd at 442 metres high. So what's the view like? Is it all right?
Not bad.
Not bad. Yeah, not bad. Heading off Glenridding Dodd now, having had our lunch. Need to head back down and then up the other side to Sheffield Pike, and then head back towards the car. I think Sheffield Pike might be halfway, maybe slightly less. So we're going to stay left side of this wall and then round the left hand side of that crag before heading up over there to Sheffield Pike. Just looking back at where we've just come from. Not a bad view. And that is what we're aiming for. Louise is almost at the top of Heron Pike, and a bit further after that we get to Sheffield Pike. Looking back at Glenridding Dodd, you can see a couple of people walking back there. You can see how steep it's been to get up, so it takes your breath away a little bit. I cannot lie, this is hard work. Might be able to see a little bit of sweat on me. So we're heading up Heron Pike at the moment. I think they should have made this a Wainwright as well, for the amount of effort it takes to get to it. The actual summit we're aiming for, which is Sheffield Pike, is another 125 metres higher than this one here, Heron Pike. So still a long way to go. This isn't a Wainwright, but it's so close I thought I may as well bag it. It's Heron Pike. Oh yeah, there we go. I think that's going to be a good photo. And in fact, if it wasn't for Glenridding Dodd down there, you'd be able to see the complete lake uninterrupted. This is the bit that everyone talks about being a bit swampy, a bit marshy. I can imagine after a lot of rain it'd be bad. It's not too bad today.
Well, we're going over there even if we go down, so we might as well we can start going over there. And then if we want to go, you see where those people are.
Well, that was a really lovely stop at the top of Sheffield Pike. Embarrassed to say I've never even heard of Sheffield Pike before. Oof. Apologies for everybody out there that goes, oh my god, I can't believe you've never heard of it, but I haven't. And great view looking straight down Ullswater. And now it's time to head back, and we go past a place called Seldom Seen, I think it's called, and looking forward to seeing what that's all about. It sticks out time as we start the quite steep descent back towards the car. It's quite a marshy part around here as well. Louise has already taken a bit of a tumble, a bit wet. Pretty much at the point now where we're going to bear right, head down the valley back towards Ullswater, and over there you can see Hartside, which is one that we were going to do today and then decided it was quite a long walk. I think it was 20k or something, took in about 5 different peaks, but we'll do that another time when the days are even longer. Beautiful and not too steep. It's a nice way to get back down to the car. Gorgeous path down this. See the back at the bottom. Louise is reaching the wall where we're going to cross over, and then we're going to head down to the left. You see those buildings down there called Seldom Seen, and then making our way, you can just about see the car park at the bottom left hand of Ullswater.
Sorry, I was holding it over for you, but then I needed my hands.
And we just saw an enormous army plane, but unfortunately it came and gone before we had a chance to even take a photograph. So here we are at Seldom Seen. Not sure if you can hear the beck down there, Glencoyne Beck. We're just reaching Glencoyne, which are these houses here, and according to the map I think we go straight through the middle, and then there's a road or a track that goes down to the main road by the lake. About 500 metres to go now. Nearly back. It's the main road, quick turn left, and the car park is just over there. So I'm not quite sure how many Wainwrights we've done now, probably close to 60. That was far more enjoyable than I expected, and the views were pretty good. The climb up was demanding, got a sweat on there, but the walk back actually was very, very pleasant and not too steep at all. So that's us for this walk. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one. I started the watch a little bit late, so it's probably about 11.5k. Probably 5 hours since we left the car, and we're back at the car park now. 3:30 in the afternoon. Lovely way to relax at the end of a lovely walk.